do the fancy move and you just went straight forward. I'm like, no! That didn't work. I just got stabbed.
Too fancy.
Hey, what's the point of learning new moves? You know?
Yeah. Well, you have to learn them and keep them usable.
No, I lost your sword. Don't do this to me. Okay, I'm not gonna let it dry.
No.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Aha! Whew.
I mean, that wasn't the technique, but you got that kind of down where you pulled your sword away and stabbed it in. I don't think you would have done that otherwise.
I wouldn't have.
So,
It was a little, I kind of kicked it out super far, but
yeah.
I saw your hand going for my sword. I was like, oh no!
Yeah, as long as you kind of, you got more tools in your toolbox now, it's helping.
I also immediately, here, I'll find a fuck after.
Hey, you
I
gotta
love
get
this
up
move. This move's great.
It's working.
I was like, I want to do the helicopter, but I don't want it to show the helicopter. No, like helicopter didn't work. Abort.
Helicopter.
Woo. Hit my head.
I tried to do it, and then my glove's like, no, can't go back the other way.
That I was trying to do the reverse again, and you went in, and I was like, oh, bad timing.
Yeah.
I gotta definitely get the timing of when to use that move.
Yeah.
Because really what's going through my head right now every time is, I go, all right, bomb tog, and I go, but he's gonna expect the slash. So trick him, and every time it's just dead. I'm like, God. All right. All right, there we go. Wait a second. So you went outside.
I tried to do.
I should have gone up.
I did a fucked up version of the helicopter, and I came around, and I think I just like slid on your arm.
You did. But I was trying to think, like, we just went over this. I saw it, and I tried to kick it out. Should have gone up. That's what I gotta remember. Ah.
Maybe in my face though.
I was trying to remember. I gotta say, this has been a good teaching day.
Yeah.
Because I was over here, and I'm doing this again. I was like, further.
Yeah.
Further.
Further out.
Alright.
Helps a lot.
Ooh, that was fucking nice. God. Trying to be too fancy. I'm gonna stop trying to do that move. It never works.
Yeah, it's because we were both trying to be fancy, and then you're getting offhand. I was like, oh well, I guess just smacking him in the hands works.
My bane of my existence, man.
Yeah.
I gave me on the head with something. Sword. Got my sword and picked up yours. I will say, you haven't tried to be fancy and do that counter on me yet. The one you normally do?
The one I normally do?
Yeah, the one where I don't want to touch your sword.
Oh, okay.
Because you
Not
always
really-
flip on me.
Not really a counter, but
Well, it counters me,
true. You're right. I haven't been doing it.
and I'm loving it. Right in the neck. I should have gotten up again. I didn't know what to do. I did like this weird wave.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything.
Didn't help. Cause it was like, well, my sword can go that way too.
So I haven't trained for this situation yet.
In my arm.
I think you scraped my mask.
Mm.
It sounded like it. Alright. Ah, the hands. I'll say I tried to do this. Still,
Yeah.
it's kind of tight. I didn't think it looked that bad, but it wasn't. I felt really tense. Ah! Thought that would work. Try to not be fancy. Try to be simple. Dude, I was like, you taught me how to counter that. I watched that video
Yeah.
and I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
I think it was middle guard.
I wanted to go over it, but we didn't have time.
I was like, middle guard, and I was like, what do you do for middle guard? And then you moved, I was like, okay, no time to think. Do something. Alright. Okay, you got it.
That was a scary one, though. You caught it.
Whew. This is weird. This is like the opposite
You feel like you know what you're doing.
of what I used to do now.
You're doing techniques.
Oh, I hit the guard, not me. Oh, you got me right in the head. Right in the throat. Whew. Definitely overthought that. I was like, if I do the same thing twice,
Do it.
Trevor gotta expect it.
Didn't expect it, but kind of already there, ready for it.
Right in the hands. Oh, nice. I like the helicopter move. It does give you something else to do from ox rather than smash down. I didn't do it properly.
Yeah, you didn't do the helicopter. You went down.
No, that's the thing. I didn't do it properly, but it was one of those things where I was like,
Thought about it.
if I go to ox, you might think I'm doing something else. You just went over it. So don't do that and do something else. Gives you something else to think about, you know?
Yeah.
You know I'm not just gonna go. So of course, trick you and
Yeah.
do just that.
Makes sense.
Thank you, my thumb. Alright. Alright, get my head. Damn.
You got a good grab on it if you didn't get hit.
I didn't raise it. I didn't raise it up. That's the thing is, there are a lot of hits I can avoid. I actually raised the sword up.
Yeah.
Yes. Like go the other way.
It worked.
Come on, bud. Right under the fucking guard, man. Whew. It was one of those things where I was like, you had my,
I had your sword in the rings. And I was like, well, it's trapped, but I also can't move mine.
well, that's the thing. And then like when you did the jump, I was like, I can't resist this. I'm like, what do you mean it's behind me? I'll just fall on top of him. And then I didn't fall on top of you. I was like, well, this didn't go as planned. I was like, why would I resist when I can just, I still have a sword.
It's funny if nothing else.
Yeah, it does.
All right, ready?
Ready. Oh, that went right in between my fingers.
Oh shit.
It literally went right in between.
Yeah, you try to catch a moving sword, which is the problem.
I didn't think it would be that much harder. And I was like,
Well,
decently harder.
catching
also
is
the wrong
good,
move.
but really, even if it doesn't hurt you, if you're trying to catch it and it's swinging, like that would still count as like the point against you.
Alright.
Cause you have to grab like at that moment that it's not moving.
Yep, I have my hand. The question is, what happened here? Oh!
Probably also off camera.
That hurt. I was like, I don't know what I should do here.
You thought about it too long.
I did. Alright.
You probably could have done something.
I'm sure I could have, I just didn't know where it was. Oh, sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I didn't expect that to actually hit. I wasn't used to that.
Yeah, you got the extra range.
Yeah.
That was a good hit. Knocked me back.
Yeah. I'm so used to stepping so much further in. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It hit early, and I was not expecting that.
You got my arm. Yeah. See, you hit my head. Unless I'm doing something special, like you're gonna hit me first every time because you're so much. The sword's longer, and then your arms are longer.
I'm definitely not used to it.
Yeah.
I can definitely see going against taller people with a longer sword than you
Fuck
totally sucks.
Yeah.
Because I don't even. This is stuff that normally doesn't do anything.
Yeah. You can just go like that, and you've got me pretty much.
It's not even fun.
Yeah. I have to be a little creative.
You definitely got my hand.
Yeah. I think you got my stomach though, so still win for you.
See, that's what I wanted to try. I was like, how is this going to work with the longer sword now?
Yeah.
Am I going to lose every time still? Oh, that was nice. Didn't raise the sword up. I went down again.
Yeah.
Gotta raise the sword up. Ah, dang. I thought I was super clever. I grabbed her gauntlet. I was like, I got it.
Well,
Nope, right
it
in the
was
head.
good, but when you grabbed my sword, it was like the middle of the sword, so you didn't really control it. If you grabbed a little bit higher up or lower down. Alright, that worked.
Well,
So you got me first, so if you would have stepped back, you would have got that.
we're just too used to pushing up all the time
And then
now.
you stepped in, and then it was a draw.
I actually couldn't tell if I hit your head either, because I didn't hear anything. And since it slid across,
Yeah.
I didn't know if I hit you or not.
Yeah, you did. Ah, that was good.
Ha-ha!
You did techniques on today. I was not expecting it.
I love these techniques. These are great.
That's why I told you. If you do that, it's like a tricky move. So it's like you can't really expect it.
And I didn't do it first this time, which helped. But before, every time I do it, I'll lead out with it. I don't know what that stance is, so I'm going to get out of that. Oh, that was nice. I still tried to grab it, and I still lost it that same time. I even did this, like you had it, and I dropped my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is so hard for me to get. Go up. I hit my leg, and then you hit my arm. Ah. Gassing out.
Yeah, it's so much easier with that reach.
It really is.
My head's just open.
The thing is, I mean, that time I did try to do it. The first time, though, I was just trying to get in and push your sword. How much bigger is this sword than that one?
A lot. Probably like 7 inches.
Woo!
Because this one's shorter than standard, and that one's longer than standard. See, just hold it out. So blade is like, what's that, like 3 or 4 inches, and then handle, like a little bit. It's about 6 inches total.
I will say.
And then your arms are longer too.
And I'm learning to stick my. Actually, that is weird. The first thing I learned, pull my hands back, is you always affect me in the hands. And now I'm putting my hands out, but I'm not just leaving them out.
Yeah. Well, you want your hands to be out, but you want them to be protected by your sword.
Before I was
if they're
doing
out like this, then they're open.
I'll say before I was doing this, and you just affect me in the hand every time.
Yeah. Pommel. Yeah, you got the pommel.
Pommel 1 point?
Pommel to the head is the strike to the head.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the same as getting a cut to the head.
Oh, because it's unarmored, huh?
Yeah, it's unarmored, and it's basically like a little mace. So if you do that to someone's head, you're knocking them out, and you're winning.
I actually used my brain for once instead of going thing.
Push harder.
That's what goes on every time. I was like, push harder, but with his sword.
Yeah, that worked.
Oh, that sad sucks. I hate that. Oh, God. I blocked the moving sword with my hand again. My pinky this time.
A little hard to start.
Actually, it is kind of scary. Oh, yeah, that definitely works.
Yeah. Telling you. Like, oh, I caught it.
I was like, I did not catch it. It snapped around and hit me on the other side of the face.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Dude, I was terrified, man. I literally closed my eyes. That's how scared I was. Ah, come on.
You hit me though. In my head.
Yeah, that is there is an intimidation factor that it's always going to your head.
Yeah, and it's fast. You don't know what to do.
It was one of those things like, oh, that stretches you, and the entire time I'm like, no, don't hit me. I'm literally doing what I said. Oh, I'm not gonna do that anymore, and I've only backed up every time.
I still can't even. I can't do it correctly because I'm like this, and then because of my gloves, it's like it gets twisted. So I can kind of only do it one side, but even then, it's still working. If I had different gloves, it would be even scarier.
All right, one more time. I want to try something. I'm trying to lift up and see if I could grab it and lift it
Yeah,
up.
but the problem is it's already coming back around.
Ah.
So you can't really bind it either.
Alright,
Right, slow. Just do a slow practice.
Alright.
So you're pulling up, and it's coming around already.
And you knock your sword away with your hand, or my sword away with your
Yeah.
hand. That's what I was like, can I just like follow through and hit you? But no, because you push it away when you turn.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's anything that you try to counter with, it's the problem is solved. Like the counter is just moving it again. Like it solved its own problems.
Alright, helicopter. Kind of annoying, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, go back. Oh, got me in the body. Did you throw your sword at me? Is that what hit me in the body?
You kind of like locked. You like had me locked behind you. I was just like, phew.
Yeah, that hit my butt. I was like, ugh. What? Oh, you didn't go in the head.
Yeah, chest.
That worked out better than I thought. I thought I was going to lose completely. Wasn't as bad as before. Come on, thumb. That's the downside.
Yeah.
Having my thumb that high now.
Yeah.
Ah. I should have pushed in. I backed off. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna think about that one. Yeah, it's not coming. That one I should have backed off.
Yeah. Then when I saw you like grabbing, it's like, no, don't grab it.
I literally saw it. I saw it leave, and I just like froze completely. I wasn't nearly close enough to grab it.
Yeah.
It was one of those things that I saw the sword going backwards. I was like, ugh. Freeze completely. Die.
Like you're gonna just run through the sword.
Suicide, man. Oh, nice. I'm getting a little bit better
Yeah.
at giving up on the grab. The issue is, I still keep my hand out even when I give up on it.
Yeah, that's bad. You are getting pretty good though. Just having that lesson beforehand helped a lot.
Got him in the chest. Oh, I'm so gassed. Wow, that was nice. I was hoping you wouldn't expect that.
I mean, it's kind of what you've been doing this whole time.
Well, the thing was, before I had an actual strike, that one was the suicide charge.
Yeah.
So I figured if I didn't do a strike beforehand,
You kind of did the same thing, just without the strike, though.
I-
So you're still coming that way.
it was one of those things where after I thought about it, I'm literally just thrusting with the sword.
Yeah.
If you already showed, it's just as easy to defend against.
Yeah.
That's that, my brain. You go ahead.
What are you? It's kind of a double.
Alright. I got one more in me.
Okay.
I'm gassing out quick. You got me. You told me.
I'm sure I had a nasty cut on my back as well, but
No, so
it was a good last one.
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? All right.